again, the Restless fans. We've reached the midweek. Happy Hump Day Wednesday. And you guys ready to dish? Well, today's episode brought us family feelings, budding romances, and those iconic Abbott ornaments because nothing screams holiday spirit quite like unresolved family drama. I'm going to give you a few highlights and then we'll go ahead and dive in and break it all down. First, we got Victoria worrying about Claire. Kyle and Claire level up. Diane's latte of regret. We got Jack's ornaments meltdown, and then Kyle, Jack, and that ornament again as there's reminiscing of Dina Mergeron. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and unpack this episode for Hump Day Wednesday. So first, we got Victoria worrying about Claire. Victoria charges into the ranch like it's a corporate takeover, grilling Nikki about Claire's first day. Relax, Vicky. Claire's not a Newman puppet, or is she? Well, Nikki's sipping tea literally and figuratively while reassuring that her daughter, that Claire, is all Newman. And she even goes as far as comparing Claire's drive to Victoria's. Cue the existential crisis. Now, Victoria's all, well, she's free now, but what if freedom makes her implode? Girl, take a breather. Nikki plays mom guru, reminding her that parenting is about letting go. Also, Kyle sent the flowers, and they both eye roll at the inevitable Victor meddling. Classic Newman chaos, of course. So we got Kyle and Claire leveling up. Over at Society, Kyle and Claire are officially in the honeymoon phase of whatever this is for right now. Now, Claire's spilling about her first day, and Kyle's hyping her up like he's her personal cheerleader, and they're throwing compliments around like confetti. Now, Claire says that she's bad at taking compliments, and Kyle counters that she's incredibly powerful. Okay, Kyle, simmer down. Now, she jokes that she'd rather be insulted, and honestly, I don't know about all that, Claire. But let's not forget the obligatory romantic kiss. Later, things get real when Kyle admits that he's still salty about Diane. Now, Claire, ever the diplomat, urges him to look vent because this is what couples do and how couples communicate. Oh, and just like that, they're a couple now. Casual. Claire's advice, talk it out with Jack. Will Kyle listen? And at the same time, she said, you know what? I don't know. I talked about you being my boyfriend, and he was like, well, I would like to be your boyfriend if that's okay with you. And without hesitation, he says yes to the request. So if you ever heard of the proverbial crying in your beer, Diane, she got a latte of regret. So she's over at Crimson Lights, and Diane is dragging herself in like she's been through a war zone. Esther, trying to be the queen of unsolicited advice, hands her a latte infused with holiday magic. I guess Starbucks could never. Now, Diane spills about her son's trust issue, and Esther drops pearls of wisdom, Catherine Chancellor style. Stop trying so hard. Now, Esther suggests a grand, selfless gesture. Diane looked like she'd rather eat glass. But hey, if it'll get Kyle off her back, maybe it's worth considering. So now Jack is having an ornament meltdown. We're over at the Abbott mansion where Tracy finds Jack staring forlornly at a childhood ornament. He's knee-deep in his feelings and questions whether clinging to the past is an Abbott family curse. Now, Tracy, the resident ray of sunshine, reminds him that nostalgia is his superpower. Jack's angst boils down to Kyle, and he's worried that Kyle's resentment toward Diane is history repeating itself. Now, Tracy advises him, look, just open up to your son. Cue a sibling hug and some holiday cheer, well as cheerful as Jack can get. He now has a drink and looks at the ornament, flashing back to Dina and how they reconcile. He recalls when she had a lucid moment and managed to remember helping him make that ornament. Sad Jack remembers them saying how much they love each other so much. Later on, Kyle and Claire arrive and they swing by the mansion. Claire bounces after a porch kiss, leaving Kyle to face Jack. And Jack gets real, sharing how he understands Kyle's trust issues with his mom, Diane. He's been there before. done that before and bought the emotional baggage. Kyle agrees to try trusting Diane, but warns it's not going to happen overnight. Jack asks him, look, just hang the family ornament. I guess this is a Hallmark moment, minus the happy ending. And finally, back at the ranch, we got Claire's little love fest. Claire's gushing to Victoria and Nikki about how much she loves her life right now. Oh, it's the holiday spirit, either Kyle's pep talks or the Newman name. Either way, she's glowing, and Victoria looked like she might finally exhale. Well, not so fast, because Claire, Victoria, Auntie Jordan is in town, and they're coming straight for you. Okay, so there you have it. Today's episode of The Young and the Restless was about family ties, emotional walls, and holiday heart-to-heart. Will Kyle ever trust Diane? Is Claire optimism doomed in Genoa City, especially with Ian and Jordan lingering? And most importantly, who's going to throw the next holiday tantrum? If you love this recap, hit that like button, subscribe for more Y&R breakdowns, and drop your comments down in the comment section below. Until next time, we'll see you later. Bye, Soapies.